Hello everybody, ladies and gentlemen, and this is our language club. As you know that to improve spoken English, we do different types of activities. Sometimes we play different types of games, sometimes we do debates, sometimes we do stage practice. Whatever we do, our ultimate purpose is to learn spoken English. So today I have arranged a wonderful debate, and I think that you're going to enjoy the debate because I have selected a wonderful motion for them, that is offline education is better than online education. So they're going to perform and you'll be enjoying this debate, and I would like to mention the names who are going to perform this debate. Our proponent team, the team leader is Tarina, and the second speaker is MD Sujan, and the third speaker is here. And from opponent side we have a opponent team leader Jikra, and the second speaker is Montasir, and the third speaker is Esha. So let's see what happens. As it is a very interesting topic, I think that you'll be enjoying the motion. Without any hurry, I would like to start our debate today. So I would like to congratulate the team leader of the proponent party, and she is Tarina. Please, you should propose your motion.
Hello everyone, honorable judge, worthy opponents, and my dear audience. Today I firmly stand by the motion that offline education is better than online education. Why so? Because education is not just about staring at pages on a computer screen. It is about learning for life. It is about building personality, making friendship, and working together. Before I start my argument, I would like to everyone to pause for a moment and think what true education actually looks like. True education is the energy of a classroom. It is a student talking, it is them debating and working together, solving problems together. It is a teacher going up to the student's desk and help them when they're stuck. This is what true education looks like. It is alive. Most importantly, a school is where we learn about life. A school is where we learn about life. We sit next to different type of peoples. We learn about their perspectives, and we communicate with them. We understand their stories. We understand their life, and that's how we find out about what they learned from their life.
I have a question. Do you agree that the main purpose of education is to help students learn effectively?
I'll answer that question after I finish my speech. If we switch completely to online education, then we will create a massive divide in Bangladesh. While the wealthy kid gets higher speed internet connection or a laptop, but the kid from a low-income family do not get enough a stable mobile network, and they struggle to get a laptop. Even the biggest pioneers of online education in Bangladesh, like 10-Minute School and Shiko, are now opening physical offline coaching and learning centers. Even the tech experts have realized that pre-recorded videos and laptop screen cannot replace discipline, focus, and mentorship of a real school. Wanting to learn is the first step, but without a physical teacher, a student will waste hours studying the wrong things or misunderstand hard concepts. I have a question for you. If digital classroom truly hold the future, if you think that online education is better, then why did all of us come to English Camford to learn English? Why? Because you do realize that we came here to learn English because we know that only by applying and practicing how to speak, by giving presentation before all the students, before teachers, we learn how to be confident and become less nervous. So can you repeat the question?
Okay. Do you agree that the main purpose of education is to help students learn effectively?
We cannot let a side issue distract us from the main problem here.
Then if an online student understands the lesson better than an offline student, what makes offline education better, the learning or the location?
You're saying that... can you repeat your question?
Then if an online student understands the lesson better than an offline student, what makes offline education better, the location or the learning?
You say that Dhaka traffic is tough. You're saying that even though it takes time, I will say that offline education coming to real classroom and learning is better, because if you're stuck on a problem, then you'll see that our honorable teacher is present here. He knows exactly, he will understand that he can tell by looking at students' faces and say that who are actually confused and who actually don't understand the topic, and he can ask them. He can also, if you're a student, you can raise your hand and tell the teacher that you don't understand, and he will explain the topic to you. But on online, you cannot do that.
Okay, time's up. Okay, your time's up. So do you need extra time?
That's it.
Okay, thank you very much. Please. Hand over it to her. So thank you very much, Tarina, to propose your wonderful motion, and you have taken so many logics, as well as you have supported your motion by different types of data, information. That's wonderful. Let's see what happens, especially the opponent leader. Jikra, please, you have to stand up and you have to just offend and defend the motion, please.
Okay, my dear teacher and the friends present here, good afternoon. Today we are here to debate on a very interesting question: online education or offline education, which one is better? I am proudly standing here to the support of online education. Education is not about four walls, a fixed blackboard and a fixed chair. It's all about learning, understanding, and having the essence of knowledge. Let me start with a simple question. Does education really become better just because we sit inside a classroom? And here, online education changes the game. First, online education saves time. It gives us access to knowledge. Think about a student who lives far away from a good teacher or a good institution. In traditional classes, distance can be a barrier, but in online classroom, distance is nothing. Maybe the teacher is hundreds of kilometers away, and in online classroom, you don't need to waste your time in traffic, in road, or in traveling cost. Okay, so that's brings me to my second point: flexibility. Not every student understands the topic in same speed. Some students need to understand the topic. Some students immediately understand the topic, and some needs to repeat the explanation. Some needs to hear the explanation 2 or 3 times. And in traditional classroom, when teacher finishes the lecture, the class move forward. And what about the student who didn't understand the topic? A recorded video can be reviewed. It can reviewed more than 100 times. A difficult explanation can be paused, and a missed class can be reviewed. Suppose you say that why we are here in this English Camford and doing offline class. Tell me, in our batch, maybe we had 25 students, and we are not equal good in English. Why? 90% of the when sir gives us some speech, 50% understand, 50% don't understand, and from that 50%, 10% student have the confidence. They raise their hand and say that, sir, I didn't get your lecture. Would you like to repeat it? And what about the 40% who didn't understand the topic? In online education, you don't need to heritage about anything. You just have to review
I have a question.
You just have to review the class.
You say that 40% of students do not understand and they do not raise their hand. But as I said before, that a good teacher will always notice that the students who didn't understand the topic, and he will point them out, and he will teach them personally, hands on hands. So I don't understand what's the point here.
Okay.
So you have to just ask the question. You shouldn't give the explanation.
The question is, so you say that teachers do understand and notices the confused ones. So why do you think that those 40% of students will be left out?
I say that we didn't here the 25 student is not good equal in English. Sir, when the sir pushed them, let's come here, speak something, or you didn't understand, 40% students didn't understand, and sir don't have those time that he will teach them hand to hand, and it's all their responsibility that they have to learn the thing that they are here to learn. Okay, And now I already know what you may say. You may say online education in online classroom, student get distracted. Yes, distraction can happen, but let's be honest. Can a student don't get distracted in offline classroom? Of course they did. They talk to their friends. They simply sitting on the chair and not paying attention. And in our English Camford, you may notice that almost 3 or 5 students who is sitting there in chair, and they maybe come forward for 2 or 3 times, give us speech for 30 seconds, and they didn't even learn anything. It's not about like where are you sitting while learning. It's all about discipline and the quality of education. The question is not where are you sitting while learning. The question is, are you actually learning? So
Do you need extra?
yeah, I need extra time. I need 1 minute extra.
As you already said, as you already said, is online classes. Some students attend here, and they there are time losses, and many student loses their important values of time. So our government and teachers all over the world, our government and teachers are also parents. They are full. They are spending the huge trillions of money per day offline education.
Okay, are we really getting educated from school, or we are just taking the result course? If they aren't able to teach us in their offline classes, that's why we need to do coachings private, and every student believe that before the exam night, they forget all they learn in whole years. They just find out in YouTube that which teacher is making them understand the topic easily and what is a suggestion, and they are able to learn something like they want for their exam, and this is the best way they are doing. And our schools, we are wasting our money in school just for getting that result card.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Your time's up. Thank you very much. Please. Thank you, Jikta, for putting lots of logic as well as, yeah, you did excellent. Let's see what happens in the second speaker of the proponent party. Please, Mr. Sujan.
Honorable judges, respected teachers and audience, Assalamu alaikum. Today I stand firmly in motion that offline education is better than online education. Before I begin, let me make one thing clear, that today the debate isn't about whether online education is useful. The real question is, which system produces a more complete human being? My answer is simple: offline education does. Because education so far only watching videos, submitting assignment, or passing in the examination. Education is the building our character, discipline, confidence, and our emotional intelligence, also moral values. And all these qualities are built based inside in the real classroom. Another thing, offline education has some physical human interaction that never be digitized. Just if we focus in our offline classes, our teacher in front of the student, he can immediately recognize the confusion, fear, curiosity, and excitement, also misunderstanding, simply by focusing on student facial expression. And there are some student in a class who feel hesitant to ask the question to the teacher, but an expert teacher in offline education noticed that problem and converted a lecture style into easiest way to according to the student.
How many experienced teachers are available in Bangladesh education?
There are a lot of teachers, experienced teachers in Bangladesh. Also, they perform in online basis in the abroad.
Our alumni sir many times said that in our teachers training college, teachers didn't get any chance to improve themselves in teaching profession. So how do you think that we have so many experience and so many high quality teachers in Bangladesh?
Okay. I'll answer your question after my speech. That's not it. Another thing is, offline education not only build the graduates, they also build the citizens. Just think about it. How do children learn first the discipline, teamwork, leadership? Obviously, they learn from the teamwork during the online classes, during the offline classes, during presentation, during group discussion and debate like this one. But can an online classes truly replace that? And no online classes recreate this full experience. And also, offline classes has many practices here. That's why we build our confidence. Just a student feel more confident when he stand before a classmate, when he answer unexpected questions, when he work in teams, when he participate in a debate. But when a student study online, what happened? they simply mute their microphones, also switched off their cameras. As a result, they became passive learners. But they may earn certificate, but certificate do not guarantee in confidence. Another thing, when they study in online, the one notification arrive from Facebook, another from Instagram, another from TikTok, Viber, and the other social medias. I mean, entertainment compete with education every second. But in offline classes, there are some environment where student can. There are some environment where learning prioritize. That's why participation, concentration, discipline, and accountability increases, and the students remain focused in offline classes. And there are some many subjects that cannot be mastered only through skin. Just imagine, can a surgeon become skilled only through watching videos? Can an engineer build bridges only through without laboratories? Or can a chemist perform her experiment without physical chemicals? And can a nurse learn patient care without touching the patient? I mean, all practical experience or profession depends upon the practical physical presence and physical training. And if we want to say that another thing from our real life experiences during COVID-19 period, it became largest educational experiment all over the world. And what happened there? Almost every school switched to online classes, but what happened? Millions of students experienced learning loss, and most of them forgot the fundamental mathematics, and learning skill declined. Also, laboratories stopped work, physical laboratories, and our mental health problem increased because of isolation. But the TCS across the world admitted that online education may help the offline education system for a short period of time, but couldn't replace the offline classes. Even after that, COVID-19 period, school, college, and varsity all over reopened quickly.
You need to finish, please.
Okay, I have a question. We need some license when we want some chemicals.
Yes.
In chemistry lab. So in offline we have opportunity that we can do chemical tests in online, and without any harmness, without any costly payment, we can do it. Don't you think that is better? And in Bangladesh, how many bodies are available to do learn something real medically? You can watch his videos. When you are not in medical, you are a science student, you can read biology from there. You don't. Okay, so don't you think that we don't have much good labs in Bangladesh? So don't you think that online education is much more better
There are a
here?
lot of labs in Bangladesh. How can we experience your chemicals from your chemicals online? Not possible. It's obviously you have to experience it in the physical laboratories, inside physical laboratories, not online.
Thank you very much. Please. Really outstanding, and the information and logic you have come here, it's really strong. I think that, let's see how especially the second speaker of the opposite team defends you and defeats your logic, as well as put their new logic, as well as support their team. So now it is time for Muntasir, please.
Honorable my judges, respected my opponents and everyone present. Today I stand in support to online education. Online education not saying that offline education has no value. My argument is the online education give students flexibility, low travel cost, and access to teacher and mentor about their local area. Our opposition team to call good teacher in Bangladesh. Bangladesh has not a very good teacher, is said to Alamin sir, and either better option to English Camford. I cannot go to English Camford cause I go to English Camford, so I lost my 1 hour every day and every classes. I listen to this time, so I better than to others. And my SSC life, I studying totally online, but I cannot go to offline coaching, and I cannot use Oasis my time. And actually, Bangladeshi student go to coaching, but they go to her girlfriend and go to Romna Park. But their parents says, "Oh, my child is go to coaching and they're learning more." Why this is? And Bangladesh has not of best lab facility. So the lab experiment, I always go to website and learning this, and this is my practical life, and I learn online, so I have to GPA 5, and my other friend go to offline and he could not get GPA 5, and he always blame me. I go to online, and you always talk about online is distracted a student. It is not to use, but this is a one a knife, a doctor save a patient, one a knife, a killer, a murder. So what this is not problem a knife, this problem a person, and the student go to classes, go to online classes, and a student cannot go to online classes. He go to bad videos and others, etc.
Okay, I have two questions to you. Number one, you already says if any student attending on offline classes, it's lose our time.
Yes.
So my question is, as offline classes loses your time, why you are standing here attending English Camford? Why you are participate in debate in this debate session as online debate available in this country?
Yes, you always cannot listen to my first opinion. I cannot go to,
If online education better, why you attend here
why?
without better opportunities?
Yes. Yes. I go to English Camford, so I learn my English. Cause I can why I can go to English Camford. So I explain it. I cannot go to best opportunity for my online. Online English is not be good, and I cannot watch any courses.
Okay, I have a question.
And Alamisa launched our online batch course. So I joined this cause Alamisa, and I learning my house. I cannot Alamisa, and as a classroom there is a lot of guys, and Alamisa cannot help anyone person to person. Alamisa used to have blackboard, and we read it, we write it, but Alamisa cannot know how learn it.
Okay, you can join the other famous academy accepting English Camford in online classes. They are available. As you are attending here, so you lose your.
Where is the question?
Okay. But you.
Okay. My third question. Okay. Okay, my
Yes,
third
sir.
question.
I have an extra team.
Extra 30 seconds. After 30 seconds, you have to finish, please.
Okay,
Excellent.
I have a 2 question.
Question shouldn't be asked because 2 questions have been already raised. Please, you should.
I already
Please,
want
my
to finish.
space.
Yeah, last question, please take it.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
No.
You already said offline classes distract a student, but that not prove offline online education is better. If but the real question is which classes or which system more controllable to the teachers, offline or online? Obviously offline. As our teachers present in front of the student.
I explain your question. You talk. I learning online. I cannot attend my class. This software call my parents, and I cannot attend exam. I cannot attend assignment show online. So this software cannot be. And I model test. My problem. This software show me this to this page. You have a problem. You show this page and you learn this. And software AI is great. And I have a question. You used to document this printed. You used to computer. Computer is online education part. Why you used to typing? You used to pen, and you are a backdated person in Bangladesh.
Computer is not a online education part. Not only
No.
It's
Tarina is called computer. Skin is a online education part.
Okay, my
And,
another question is.
Two questions already take. It's not hard.
Sir, please, I write to my question for my opposition team. Online should not be limited by distance, time, or location. Online education break the boundary on once the door to knowledge for everyone. Please break down my question.
So thank you very much. You tried your level best, and it was really a debate mood. I was just enjoying. Even I think that everyone is enjoying this debate, and it's really excellent that you are going to express your language, and you are making debate. You have collected different types of information. This is really good. Let's see what happens as I will finally announce the result. So I have to judge it person to person. And now it is time for proponent party and as well as the proponent team, especially Hia will deliver her speech now. Please, Hia.
our honorable teacher and all of my friends. Assalamu alaikum rahmatullah. Today I want to select I'll select this topic about offline education is more better than online education. Our first speaker and second speaker already told their speech, and I will explain it. We know that education is one of the most important parts of our life. It helps us increase our knowledge, develops ourselves, and prepare ourselves for our future life. Though in this case, online and offline education is popular. Online education is easier, but offline education is more
easier.
Online education is easier, but offline education is more effectful for our future life. Let me explain it. First of all, offline education provides direct communication between teacher and students. In a classroom, students can see their teachers face to face. So if they do not understand any topic, if they do not understand any topic, they can immediately raise their hand and ask the teachers directly, and then the teacher solves it properly, and they explain it until they understand. So I will give an example. If a student doesn't any mathematics topics so they directly answer the teachers and they will understand this topic clearly. On the other hand, we all know that mathematics topics also be solved the online education. But if any students doesn't have any mobile phone, doesn't have any stable network connection, how they solve this problem? How they explain?
Okay, I have a question. If offline education is better because students can interact face to face, does that mean learning is impossible when a student can't physically attend?
I will answer it after my speech. Offline education also provides equal opportunities for our students. Not every student have any laptop, have any smartphone, and or computer or a good internet connection. Some students may live in areas where the internet connection is weak. Some may also have to share one device with other family members. So we saw this problem clearly during the COVID-19. Many students could not properly attend online classes because they did not have suitable connections, suitable any phones. So they did not solve proper classes. Some students just attend this of every class, but many students did not attend this class as even one classes. So how can we call this the online education is more important than offline education? Your question.
If offline education is better because students can interact face to face, does that mean learning is impossible when a student can't physically attend?
If a student mistake, recorded lessons leads to procrastination. Where students pile up videos they never watch, whereas an offline teachers ensures immediate understanding and active learning on the spot. So yes, physical classroom is needed.
I have another question. Are we educating students for the world they were born into or for the world they are going to live in?
Okay, in this case, we say that offline education creates equal students opportunities. As if a student has not any laptop or any computer, how they join the online classes. So in this case, we say that online education can sometimes increase the gap between students, while offline education gives students a more equal learning environment. Nowadays, in our country, so we are facing a shortage of fuel, so that we are facing load shedding. And as online classes require electricity and stable network connection, how can every student attend classes properly when there is load shedding? Our honorable teacher and lots of our friends, so we remember that.
So yeah, debate is going on and they are debating well. They have taken so many information, so many data, information, so many logic. They are doing excellent, and everyone is doing really excellent. Let's see where does debate go finally. And we have just only one speaker left, Isha. So please you should start your speech.
Okay, honorable judges, respected teacher, my opponents, and everyone, good afternoon. As a third speaker of online education team, I am not here to repeat what my teammates have already said. So I am here to look at the big picture. The world around us is changing. The way we communicate has changed. The way we work has changed. The way we access information has changed. So why should the way we learn remain exactly the same? But let me make one thing clear. I am not here saying that offline education is useless. Offline education has its strength, but the question of this debate is not whether offline education has benefit. The question is which system can better adapt to the changing needs of education, and that is where online education has a major advantage. First, online education breaks the boundaries of the world. Not only that, it allows reduce the gap between urban and rural areas. For example, a student who is living in a village may have not access to the good teachers, coaching center, and reputed educational institution like us nearby. Online education allows them to learn from experienced teachers from anywhere without moving to a city. This gives them better guidance and equal opportunity to achieve their academic goals. Second, online learning teaches self-management. And
Okay,
in ending,
I have a question to you. You already said your online classes access the whole all over the world, any kind of student. So my question is, if online education is better, Sweden and Finland, after enthusiastically they embracing their digital classroom, online classroom, they reback in their offline classes. Why they reback there, Sweden, Finland?
okay, let me finish my topic first, then you will get your answer. In ending, education should prepare students for the world of tomorrow. If tomorrow is digital, then our learning must be ready to move forward with it. So, respected judges, our argument is simple. Online education is not the end of traditional learning. It's the next step in making education more adaptable in the future. Thank you. No, you are wrong. In China, Japan, and big countries, they are going into online classes.
China.
A 2025 market research estimate puts Bangladesh online education market
That if a student misunderstands a complex medical concept online, who corrects them before that mistake becomes dangerous?
use assignment that measure understanding, viva, presentation, project, survey test, practical demonstration, and oral questions.
So thank you very much. Finally, I can understand the debate has already gone where I have already understood. I have noted everything, and I will give explanation after the debate. Listen to me. Now it is the time for refute the logic. So I would like to again give the chance, dear proposition team leader. Tarina, please, you have to just refute the logic of your opponents, please.
Everyone, at first I will answer the question that our second speaker from opponent team has questioned. Well, you said that Dhaka traffic is tough and it takes you like 1 hour to come to English Camford. But that sounds like a luxury problem. What about the millions of students outside Dhaka who face constant load shedding or cannot afford expensive internet data? Well, offline school is the only system that works reliably for every single student in Bangladesh. And to defend our first speaker's argument, well, you see that on computer, yes, on the internet, you have whole lots of information. Like you can get the exact steps of how to become confident, how to gain confidence, how to be less nervous and speak English fluently. But still, you decided to come to English Camford, even though you have all the information there. It's like trying to learn how to speak English on online is like trying to swim. Do an article that you saw on your phone. The moment you step into water, you will sink. And offline classroom is the pool where we actually learn how to be confident and gain confidence and be less nervousness. You talked about flexibility, the second speaker, right? Flexibility automatically makes education better. Would you also argue that studying without a teacher is always better than studying with a teacher? Then you admit that flexibility alone cannot determine education superiority?
Okay, thank you very much. Please, Jikra, you have to just stand up and Try to defend the logic of the opponent.
First, I would like to defend the logic you said. I eat rice every day. It doesn't mean that everyone will like to eat rice every day. I can make myself disciplined in this classroom. That's why maybe I improved myself in 2.5 months so much, and many of you can't do it. It's probably depend on your personal discipline. And as you say about like children's teaching, like in our English Camford, we have a class for children, and there is a big monitor there, and our teacher of course used that screen to teach them alphabets, to make them understanding the lesson through music, and here they are using those online classes in TV screen. And you said about internet. In our Bangladesh, even a rickshaw puller to a man who don't know how to use phone, they have the phone, and you are saying all of what about those students who don't have the phone? Of course everyone have. And you said about equality. You can't. You said about equality. Where is the equality in offline classroom? A student who can't afford a good teacher in coaching or private, and in offline, a student, no matter he is poor or he is rich, he can attend anyone's lecture in offline. And you said about in medical students, when they have some problem, what to do? Then why big professors in USA, they are opening online courses? Of course they aren't full. And you said about you said that Temeri School and Prothomalo, they are Temeri School and Shikho.com, they are starting offline classroom too. But they are the biggest platform in Bangladesh, from where before the exam day we attend the online classes, and we just think that that's our best opportunity to learn something. And Prothomalo, who before 3 days, Prothomalo launches some scholarship for students that they can use ChatGPT for 1 month free for their learning. Of course they aren't stupid, and they don't want that the student get distracted online. It's totally depend on them. And guide. You said about the guidance. Okay, in our book which is printed, there is a scanner from there we can scan it, and we can understand the topic in online. And that's a lot. And I want to say that I need 1 minute extra, please.
No, 1 minute will not
Okay,
be
30
given.
seconds, right?
Okay, 30 seconds.
Okay, I'm not telling her that online education is destroying the classroom. I'm telling that it expands the classroom. I'm not telling that it's remove the teacher. I'm telling that it makes the teacher reachable to the beyond the classroom. I'm not telling that it makes a limitation. I'm telling that it challenges those limitations. And in Bangladesh, we can say there we have huge difference results from village to city. And if we improve this, if we work on this online education, I think in whole Bangladesh, all students will get the equal opportunity to learn and grow themselves. Thank you.
Thank you very much.